My name is Mark Buller. I've been a prosecutor in the District Attorney's Office in Santa Clara County for over 30 years. And during that period of time, I had the opportunity to work with our juvenile system. And our juvenile system has young people that committed small level offenses and they weren't given the services provided to them that allow them to get out of the system. So we'd see it time and time again. There'd be a critical fork in the road where if someone would have stood by them and pointed them in the right direction, they would have went differently. And when they didn't point them in the right direction, they went the other direction into life, further into crime, further into the system. And a lot of those young men and women graduated into the adult system. And their lives were pretty much lost at that point. And I saw numbers of young people go through that over the years. They made mistakes, but they could learn from those mistakes. And I saw that on a regular basis. And when you see that time and time again, you know that your job is to prosecute them and have justice be done. But inside you're knowing we can do better. We can help them. I met with one of the pastors here at Venture Christian Church, and he started a Bible study, small group movement called Prime Movers. And Prime Movers takes high impact individuals who are looking for what's going to happen in the second half of their life. After they retire or they leave their primary occupation, what are they going to do next? And what does God have them to do that's going to be significant in the kingdom? So when I looked at that process, and I spent the first day in silence, just thinking of what God wanted us to do, and a lot of time in prayer. And what kept on coming back in prayer was the juvenile justice system, these young people that are going through the system that aren't making it. Lives are being devastated by the conduct, and also by the system itself. And how can we stop that process? And what can we do? And how can that work? And God continued to say, you need to focus on these young people. You need to focus on what can you do to make their lives better. So I thought, and I continued to look at that and pray what God wanted me to do. What He laid down on my heart is you need to impact those young people before they get impacted into the system when they can't get out. So my holy ambition is to allow young people to reach their potential. My holy ambition is to allow them to succeed in a system that they have not been successful in. God has really showed me that's where my heart is. That's where I need to be, and that's where I need to my time and energy in developing an educational program for middle school boys and girls to have them succeed. We named our school the Legacy Academy because we want them to change their own legacy. So their legacy will not be determined by the justice system, but their legacy will be determined by their innate qualities of what they can do and how we can help them do that. In August of next year, you'll see our first students in the Legacy Academy. This entire time, God has been preparing me to do what I need to do. I think I had a successful career in the DA's office and did a lot of good things, but now God has prompted me to do something significant in the lives of these young people in our community. And then the question becomes, why? Why not just go out and play golf? Why not just go out and relax and enjoy your retirement? I just don't think God has made me to do that. God has called me to do something. I have to be faithful to that calling. And to be faithful to that calling might mean that there's a lot of work ahead of me. There's going to be successes within our school, and there's going to be situations where we're not going to be successful with these young people. But when God puts something on your heart, I think you just have to respond. And I need to respond in a way that God's called me to respond.